What's going on, everybody? It's our Mike, and to continue on with our MagSafe testing with these awesome cases. Obviously, I am using my Pixel 8 Pro with the D Brands grip case, and I have been trying it out in the car. I'm going to continue testing it for a few more days. It does grab better. Doesn't feel as powerful as the Whitestone case, and obviously I still like the thinness and the ability of the later case. And like I said, Lou from later case is going to be coming out with his own rings that match colorway wise, that match his Kevlar cases. So I do have one of those, hopefully coming soon. And then I do have the Ghost case, but obviously that's not here because that is on my wife's phone and she is using it right now. So one thing with any of these cases, even as fat and chunky as the grip case is, you can throw your phone on a charger still juices wirelessly, no issue. So I know that's one thing people wonder, hey, will it still wirelessly charge if I have a wirelessly charging stand at home that's not magnetic? Yes, you'll still be able to wirelessly charge, no problem. But one thing I do want to mention in this video here, I was reading on this post from Android Authority, and Rita has said, she is the one that wrote this post, that she can't wait for more accessories to come out and for Qi 2 charging to come out down the road and be supported on more phones, and we will have a plethora of more accessories. Obviously, this is what's starting. This is what we are getting right now when it comes to a phone like the Pixel 8 Pro that does not have the Qi 2 standards in it. It missed that boat. And the case manufacturers are the ones coming up with the ability to allow us to wirelessly charge magnetically with a mount and or maybe a nighttime stand that has Qi enable or the MagSafe enabled charging and Qi charging built in. So there are other things out there besides being able to charge in your car magnetic wirelessly. So if you guys want to see me cover other things like that, like maybe a different type of nightstand instead of this wireless charger, let me know in the comments below. But one thing that she did mention, she is tired of seeing all the black and white cases, and I will link this article as well down below in the comment section or in the video description section. But she said she is tired of only seeing black or clear cases that have Qi and MagSafe magnets built in. She wants to see more of a range. Like I said, keep an eye out for later case. Hopefully other manufacturers will jump on board with it and see that it is something that is getting big. Out of all these videos so far, you guys have viewed the Whitestone video the most, and I appreciate it. And yes, like I did mention, I think Whitestone, if you guys are watching, please make it to where we can swap out these buttons, because I do like how you can see these can move. These can physically move, and from the inside we can actually make out that we could probably pop these out. If Whitestone, you're watching, yeah, make these to where we can customize this, maybe come out with a different version of this case as well. I would love to check something else out if you guys do come out with something. But back onto other car mounts, because I do want to mention a few other car mounts. We do have a few packages here. I am enjoying the mount that I have in the Mazda, which is this one. And obviously you're seeing that I have a second one because I do plan to put this in the Yukon. The only thing I don't like about this mount in particular is that you only get the vent attachment. That is really your only way of securing these, is by vent. And there are other adapters you can buy to where we probably could make this to where it can stick to a dash. But what I've noticed with the Mazda, with this one, is that the Mazda, because my vents in the Mazda don't have the ability to open or close where I have this mounted, the backside of this thing is getting blasted with the heat. And obviously we have a vent in it as well to alleviate any heat buildup that we're creating with wireless charging, and that's good. But yeah, that's the one downside, is that if your vehicle is an older vehicle like mine, you might not have the ability to shut that vent. And this case again is by EXGOG. I'll include the link below. It has worked good, I will say. I have not had any issues with this. It does come with a cigarette lighter adapter that is a full-size USB and USB-C. And I have had my USB-C plug cable ran into it, no problems. It has charged perfectly. Yes, you can rotate and pivot the thing, but that, like I said, is the one downside. If you do not have a vent that you can close off, this thing will get toasty. So another one that I had picked up for us to look at is in another package here, and this one is pretty fancy, as you can see. This one is by IXBI, and this is a magnetic phone holder for car. And obviously this one is an exposed coil, and price on this I'll have to look up. What I like is this one has a standard base that I believe double-sided adhesives to your dash. For me, this will work perfect for the truck because my wireless charger in the truck has been working good still, and it grabs the phone, no issue. But I've noticed now that it's getting into the colder months, that suction cup does not want to hold when it is cold weather. So obviously we have some contents here: magnetic phone holder, alcohol wipe, metal plates, spanner, a 3M adhesive pad, charging cable, and user manual. Other notes: please put the phone at a center charge area, otherwise the magnetic connector tip's head may not be able to connect to the phone. Please avoid charging with a case thickness of more than 3 millimeters. Do not charge in a high temperature or humid environment to avoid damage of circuitry. So it gives us our outputs and specifications. Input load 18 watts at 9 volts 2 amps. Output load is 15 watts at 9 volts 1.67 amps. And then our heights, dimensions. It is black, made in China. Now, one thing I was interested in on this, they say this is an actual aluminum or a metal arm, and that is what I want to check out from looking at some other people's reviews on it. They said it is. It really is a nice metal arm, holds up while machined. So let's take a look at that. We're obviously jacking up our package here. That's all right. But this unit will go in the truck. So everything is right here, nothing else in the box. We have, just like they said, the rings. So these rings, these metal rings, are for if your phone does not have them or your case does not have them, you can install these onto your device. So that way it will help you line this up with any case you got. Obviously we have our USB to Type-C adapter, and then the mount itself, which, dang, that sucker is in there, and it is small, but looks pretty mighty. This might not be a super long mount, no, definitely not, but, oh, that is nice and cold to the touch. I like that. Now, as for our button, I'm not sure if that allows us to spin, but as for that coil, that is pretty cool. And yes, we can angle and pivot this whatever direction we need. So there's our 15 watt, all our magnets all lined up, array, as you can see. They do have a film over that. We'll leave that on for now. And then there is our USB-C at the bottom. Let's go on ahead and test this. Oh yeah, sucks right too. Yeah, that That is quite powerful. So it works good there. No problems on the later case. And then obviously our grip. Look at that. No issues, even with the grip case. Alright, quite impressive. Once you line her up, you are good to go. And then easy to spin. Very nice. Yeah, I like the metal on that. That does feel good. So that is a look at a few more, like I said, a few more mounts. And like I said, this one will go into the truck. If you guys are interested in any of these, I will leave the links below. And if you do want me to start looking at docks for the house, like I said, leave it in the comment section below. This is RF Mike. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will chat with you all in the next one.